Good morning, good people. How are you doing? I hope this finds you really, really well as you go through your week. It's Thursday morning, just getting to work, and I wanted to share with you another early morning thought. What's the size of your dream? What's the size of your dream? And I realized when I asked myself this question, I think it was last night, I realized that there are different things that determines the size of one's dream. Oh, sorry, I've just come up the stairs. I'm a bit unfit. Just bear with me for a second. All right. So the way I've come to see it, there are a couple of things that determine the size of one's dream. And so your dream could be small because you're afraid to disappoint yourself. You're afraid of dreaming big and falling short. Yeah, that's one way I see it. Another way I see it is your dream could be small because you don't want to intimidate those around you, those in your life. Or your dream could be small simply because, you just don't feel like pushing yourself hard. Richard Branson said it in a particularly beautiful way. He said, if your dream doesn't scare you, it's probably too small. I have in recent times allowed my dream to grow. I've stopped limiting the size of the dream. Yeah. I was raised by my grandma. I remember one time, I think it was in standard 6, I came home with some really bad grades. And she sat me down and asked me, okay, so who was number one? And I remember it was a guy called Eugene. Hey, Eugene, if you're watching, well up. and I think the number 2 was Felista that year, if I'm not very wrong. So anyway, she asked me, so these Eugene and Felista, do they have 2 arms, 2 legs like you? Yes. Do they have 2 eyes? Yes. A nose, brain? So what's up? Years later, actually this was sometime last year, I started looking at the people who have really found success in their lives. Yeah. And I mean genuine, honest success. And that question started coming back to me. 2 arms, 2 legs, brain, So who says that I can't do what they've done or more? Anyway, this is me just challenging you on the size of your dreams, challenging both you and me. I don't limit the size of that dream anymore. I wake up every day and push hard because I believe it's doable. Yeah. I also believe that God works with the size of dream we allow ourselves to keep. I think the bigger your dream, just it's an indicator of your faith as well. And if you're a spiritual person, you know that nothing attracts God more than faith. So dude, go 100. Let your dream grow. Yeah, don't limit the size of your dream, and let that be the faith that just attracts God to your dream. And let's have this conversation in a year, 2 years, in that mind frame. I wish you a very lovely Thursday. Thank you for listening to my early Thursday thoughts. Sometimes they are random. I promise I'll make them more targeted. Mad love from this side. Deuces.